Alan Shearer has sparked debate among fans after making a controversial remark about one of Liverpool's forwards. The former England star, known for his blunt punditry style, didn't hold back in his latest comments, but many supporters believe he's gone too far this time. His assessment, made during a recent broadcast, has quickly divided opinion, with some agreeing with his tough stance while others accuse him of being overly harsh. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Paul Scholes has become the latest pundit to take aim at Liverpool fullback Milos Kerkez, adding his voice to a growing list of critics who believe the young defender is struggling to adapt to life at Anfield. The 21-year-old Hungarian joined Liverpool from Bournemouth in the summer, viewed as a long-term solution at left-back, amid ongoing injury concerns for Andy Robertson. However, his early performances have done little to ease concerns. Kerkez has started every Premier League match so far this season, but has endured a difficult introduction, with his latest showing in the 2-1 defeat to Manchester United drawing particular scrutiny. During the match at Anfield, Kerkez found himself targeted repeatedly by United's wingers, and his defensive positioning came under fire from both former players and pundits alike. Gary Neville, speaking on his Sky Sports podcast, did not hold back. "I think the individual performances of Liverpool's defenders were really poor," Neville said. "The left-back hasn't settled in. He plays like a 10-year-old. He is all over the place." Neville's blunt assessment followed similar criticism earlier in the campaign after Kerkez's unsteady outings against Burnley, Crystal Palace and Chelsea. On each occasion, the youngster's positional awareness and composure under pressure were questioned. Jamie Redknapp, analysing the United match at half-time, echoed Neville's sentiments, describing Kerkez as visibly nervous under the intensity of the occasion. "Kerkez is very nervous," Redknapp said. "He's like a nervous wreck out there. I feel for him. It's almost a bit too much for him. The game is happening a bit too fast, and Amad Diallo is causing him problems. Like you've mentioned, with Brian Mbeumo and Cunha, they've gone for a different approach with a bit more pace." Redknapp's comments underscored a wider concern that Liverpool's new-look backline, featuring attacking fullbacks in an aggressive system, may be struggling to find balance. That theme continued in the latest episode of Stick to Football, where Paul Scholes, stepping in for Jamie Carragher, offered his own blunt appraisal of Liverpool's defensive frailties. "The fullbacks are really struggling," Scholes said. "Frimpong is a winger really, or a wing-back, not a full-back. The left-back looks like a kid playing against men at times." Scholes' remarks reinforce a growing sense that Liverpool's defensive structure has yet to click under Arne Slot, and that Kerkez, while talented, is bearing the brunt of that adjustment period. His attacking intent and willingness to drive forward have been noted positively, but his defensive awareness and positional play have repeatedly been exposed by opponents. Perhaps aware of the pressure on his younger teammate, Andy Robertson returned to the starting lineup for Liverpool's midweek Champions League fixture against Eintracht Frankfurt. The Scotsman helped inspire a much improved defensive performance as the Reds ran out 5-1 winners, ending a 4-game losing streak in emphatic style. Speaking after the match, Robertson revealed that the squad had held internal discussions following the defeat to United, determined to regroup and rediscover their rhythm. "We've all spoken, all said what we had to say, and training has been good since then the loss to United," Robertson said. "We just tried to take that into this game against Frankfurt, played with confidence and tried to clear our heads. I think you have seen a lot of players doing that, and thankfully we got a positive result because of that." For Kerkez, the challenge now will be to respond to the mounting criticism and prove that he can handle the demands of playing for a club with Liverpool's expectations. At just 21, time is on his side. But as the scrutiny from figures like Neville, Redknapp and Scholes shows, patience at the top level is rarely in abundant supply. Now, former Newcastle striker Alan Shearer reckons Hugo Ekitike has already demonstrated sufficient quality to establish himself as Liverpool's primary striker, despite Alexander Isak's summer arrival at the club. Shearer's comments could be seen as a dig toward Isak. The Swedish striker turned his back on Shearer's beloved Newcastle to join the Reds. Liverpool splashed out £79 million to secure the French forward from Eintracht Frankfurt, and he's made an impressive start, netting 6 goals across 12 appearances in all competitions. With Newcastle's determined stance against selling Isak, Ekitike appeared destined to spearhead Liverpool's attack. But when the two sides finally reached an agreement, Arne Slot's team seized the chance to acquire one of the Premier League's most formidable strikers. However, Isak hasn't made the anticipated impact, with the Reds following his Anfield switch, managing just a solitary strike in the Carabao Cup against Championship outfit Southampton. Isak missed pre-season preparation with the Magpies, leaving Slot to carefully manage his return to peak condition while maintaining the pressure to secure vital points. Speaking to Betfair, Shearer commented, "I think that Hugo Ekitike has already done enough to become Liverpool's #1 striker for me, forget the price tags and everything else. He came in before anyone and obviously had scored the goals and looked really good in that position. Then he was sort of shifted out last night to a wider position. He wasn't really involved in the game up until the goal. Even the commentators said at the time that he hadn't really had many touches. But then the way he took his goal and the way he finished it to get himself into that position, he's got every right to think he should be starting on a regular basis. I know football's changed, and I know it's very difficult to start every game in Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup and League Cup. But he's got every chance to think that he's done enough to stay in the team." Shearer has also backed Mohamed Salah to start scoring again in the near future. The Reds forward has just 3 goals to his name this season. Shearer added, "I think it's too early to say if Salah will continue to be Liverpool's main man. I understand that when you leave a big player out and then you get the result like Liverpool did and dominate, scoring 5 like they did, it should have been more as well. The clamour will be to leave him out again, but it's still too early to say. I still think that Mo Salah, give him time and a bit of confidence, will still score a shed load of goals." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.